Hi guys, welcome back to my Xvideos guide. Now I'm gonna review Ling. Is she good? She was amazing support back then, so I will compare her with support characters. The most recent and amazing support is Yan, and of course let's not forget Riku because Awakened Ling has few similarities to Riku. Let's begin with her stats. Like you can see, her health is so bad, okay, 2,700, so it is 7,800 lower than Yan and Riku. Not only that, she got no health boost. Luckily, now you can awaken her beauty into +2. That way, she will have 30% health. You also have 75% less chance of being targeted by the enemy, so you are highly unlikely to die from single target attack. So her problem now is against AoE attack. Against physical attack, it may be not that dangerous because she has 40% evasion rate. It is the highest on this game. But against magic attack, she will die quite easy, okay, because of her low health and spirit. She has sleep, paralyzed, confused, and petrified resist, which means she will always able to act in the battle, and that's a good thing because she can cure all ailments for others. Her MP is also quite nice. After awakening, she will have 50% MP boost. Combined with auto refresh, it will be quite easy to maintain her MP in the battle. As for extra, she has 100% faster LB fill rate. In my opinion, her LB is bad, okay? However, because she has Entrust, then this one is definitely useful, okay? Because you can give your LB gauge to other. She also has 50% fire resist, which can be useful on certain time. She has offensive passive, okay, but I don't think they are that useful, okay. She has 40% increased critical rate and deals 75% extra damage against human. However, like I said before, on normal ordinary situation, okay, I mean normal build, okay, if you build her into support, these two are kinda useless, okay. Like you can see that in terms of health, defense, and spirit, Riku and Yan are better. Enough about stats, let's take a look on the abilities. Let's start with her awakened ability, Fan Step +2. So this one was very good. It breaks 45% of enemy's defense and spirit for 3 turns. On the past, it only breaks for 2 turns, which is very short, okay, so they have fixed it now. However, I don't see this ability as useful as on the past because I believe many players are still using Warrior of Light as their tanker. So 45% are nothing special. If you don't bring Warrior of Light, then good, she can fit in your party. Now, she also get a setup like Soleil. This ability will get additional effect if you have used certain skills. Those abilities are nice, okay? So I got no problem, especially because you almost start the battle with Daunting Step to break enemies' attack and magic. However, I don't think the extra effect is that great, okay? It is nice, but maybe not OP, okay? It imperil all elements resist by 35%. Yeah, it is quite good, okay? But I don't think we need all elements. Also, if you have Landu family, I mean, yeah, for example, if you have Orlando, next, they can imperil enemies resist by themselves, okay? So I don't think this 35% is huge deal, but still nice. But I doubt you gonna use it because, in my opinion, the best 5 stars is, the best 4 stars character right now is Agrias, okay, because she can chain with Orlando and imperil enemies like resist by herself. So unless you are using other 4 stars than Agrias, then I don't think you will need this. The next is Daunting Step. In my opinion, this is the most essential dance she has. Because really guys, if you don't apply break on these days, then your characters are almost as good as that. 45% attack and magic break are very nice. And finally, 3 turns, okay? So it is on the same level with Arms Eraser. Like Feint Step, Daunting Step also has additional effect if it is used after certain skills. The extra effect is nice, okay? In my opinion, it is better than previous Feint Step, okay? It boosts 35% all elemental resist on all your characters, okay? And the break durations become 4 turns. Nice, but this means you need to do a setup if you want to get the effect. As a comparison, Riku's Hyper Null All gives you better buff. Okay. The second thing I don't like is the requirement for additional effect. Okay, you get the extra effect after using Analyze, Entrust, Mirage, Chakra, Dance of Death, and Feint Step. Okay, there seems nothing wrong. However, remember that this is attack and magic break skill. Like I said, you always use it on the beginning of the battle. And you also usually need that elemental resist buff on first or second turn. With that in mind, if you want to get the elemental buff on second turn, you need to use other abilities than this Daunting Step. And that means you won't be able to break enemies' attack and magic. So this can be dangerous, okay, unless you have other breakers. Okay, but yeah, like if you use this on first turn, this means the fastest turn you can get elemental resist is on the third turn, okay, because you use Daunting Step. After that, you need to use pre-requirement skill. After that, you need to repeat using Daunting Step. Okay, so yeah, third turn. And finally, my biggest complaint is for Invigorating Dance. Okay, so this one is pretty nice. It recovers 50 MP except for herself. The MP cost is quite big. What I hate here is the additional effect requirement. The extra effect is nice, 30% damage mitigation. However, there are no Daunting and Feint Step as requirements. This is really bad because you almost always need to use those abilities, especially Daunting Step. Both previous dances also don't have this Invigorating Dance as their requirement for special. So it is not flexible like Soleil, okay? This whole requirement, yeah, really make her unflexible. Also, 30% damage mitigation is nothing special. Riku Hyper Null All, 1 turn setup, and you get both all elemental resist and 30% damage mitigation. But with Soleil, to achieve both, you need at least 4 turns, which probably already too late. I think they want to use her as LB support for other characters. So you use Entrust and then Dance, after that Entrust again and another Dance. She also can become dedicated MP battery easily simply by using Chakra and this Dance. With that, you will never run out of MP. However, I really don't see a need for her now, okay? Unless you make her into your dedicated AoE physical tanker. Because really, if you only use her as a support, there are better supports right now, and I think that's kind of waste of slot, okay? So you really need to make her into AoE physical tanker. I will talk about this on equipment section. Her other skills are nice. Dance of Rebirth is AoE full revive, and again, Riku and Yan can do this too. Dance of Death is also good for PvP or farming event because some enemies weak against ailments. Her LB is trash though. It deals magic damage. The Fire in Peril is nice, but really, do you want to waste your burst pot only for 74% Fire in Peril? I don't, okay, but if you want, then you can. Actually, I said before, simply use Entrust to transfer your LB gauge to other. Enough about abilities, let's talk about equipment. Okay, so for support, I won't talk it here, okay, because you basically only need health, defense, and spirit. You can go to my Yan's review and take a look on her equipment there. It is about the same, maybe different because both of their weapons are different, but after that, pretty much the same. What I will talk here is the build that will make her usable, I think, okay. Right now, she is really replaceable by two most used heroes on the game, Riku and Warrior of Light. Basically, if you have or use those two, Ling is, yeah, useless. That's why I think if you want to use Ling, you need to make her into tanker. How's that possible? Remember that she has the highest evasion rate on the game, 40%, which means she only needs 60% more. Can we achieve that? This build only possible if you have Illusionist Nicole, because he can give you AoE physical tank buff, okay? Also, some equipment displayed here is limited. You may or may not, okay, find easy replacement later in the future. The first item here is Swordbreaker. It has 5% evasion, okay, so you can get it easily from story mode, but for abilities, not everyone gonna have these items, okay. You can replace this with other evasion, Trustmaster, okay, so yeah, it is up to you. But the most important item here is First Strike, because it gives evasion and counter. Like you know that Ling get increased attack for her normal attack each time she dances. And from what I know and from what I see on this video, okay, it affects your counter damage. So on normal situation, it is hard to simply stop and use your normal attack, because yeah, you waste one turn only for attacking. However, as a tanker and a counter attacker, Ling's passive and that increased damage are very nice to deal extra damage. You can replace it with counter Trustmaster reward or Black Bolt on your accessory, because yeah, First Strike only gives you small 5% evasion, but yeah, you need to have that, okay. Okay, so with this stuff displayed on the screen, you can get extra 45% evasion. This means you have 85% evasion chance now, okay. Now you only need one additional Trustmaster to finish your build, 20-sided dice or Ring of Lucy. And finally, she has 100% dodge chance now. Or if you are so well, okay, you can equip her with 4 quick assault. That will increase her physical attack so high, okay. And yeah, she can deal insane damage through her counter. So my conclusion for Ling, like you can see that with Illusionist Nicole, she could be the most accessible AoE dodge tanker on this game. Basically, you only need one Trustmaster reward, because I believe if you are veteran, you have summoned enough Shan to get that evasion Trustmaster. As an evasion tanker, I can say her abilities are really solid, okay. Chakra and Invigorating Dance will make her and your party MP last for a long time. Also, that daunting and faint step can make you ditch Warrior of Light, because after she get 100% dodge, she is much better than Warrior of Light. But if you are not able to build her into this and don't have Illusionist Nicole, I think it is better to bring Riku or Yan as your support if you need all elemental and damage mitigation buff. Okay, I give her 8 out of 10 if you don't able to build her into 100% dodge tank. But if you have Illusionist Nicole and able to give her 100% or maybe 90% dodge chance, then definitely 10 out of 10. She is still great character, okay, but not as good as last year. I have said this multiple times, but still, I really wonder why so many people get triggered on the comment section. Okay, on my previous Should You Summon video, they say they disagree. Okay, I disagree. Ling is still great hero. My answer is, isn't that exactly what I said on the video? I said she is great, but not as good as the last year. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Ling. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide. Bye bye guys.